getting into the vibe
Okay.
now.
3,
Slowly.
2,
Oh, okay.
1.
I don't want to intro it.
Welcome back. It's LNLT. I'm Chinemerem.
I'm Celine.
I'm Tiffany.
Don't look at the mic, she says, while looking at the mic. I'm Mustafa.
Hi, Mustafa. How's it going?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. Okay. How are you?
Good.
How are you?
I'm good.
How are you?
I'm alright.
And how are you again?
I'm good.
And that's what we always say. Okay. Just
So,
yeah.
how'd you find Tourist Day today?
Well, let's brief the individuals
Okay, wait,
first.
Okay.
Yeah.
This week is.
Grade
I
Wars.
was about to say Spirit
Yeah,
Week.
that's true.
Grade Wars, yeah. So all the grades battle it out. Poo, poo, poo. And we're winning, obviously, which is a
grade 10s are
lie.
winning.
The grade 10s
We're-
are currently
grade
in the
10s are
lead.
winning. Grade
But
11s.
we're second, and we're going to beat them anyway.
The grade
so,
12s
I mean,
are
it's
up
not like
and
they
coming.
have twice our population.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Yesterday, dodgeball. We're like grade 11s, and then the grade
Exactly.
10s are like.
And they
But
still lost.
No. We only won because the
They
other team
cheated.
cheated.
Okay.
We didn't win a single game by getting everybody out.
Yep,
which
but
is
that's
quite
okay.
sad.
And today is
Tourist
Tuesday.
Tacky Tourist Tuesday.
Tacky tourist.
Tacky
Thursday,
Tourist.
but only
Hey,
average
don't be mean
tourist
to the
Tuesday.
tourists.
I didn't even know about the tacky part.
Yeah. Tourist Tuesday.
Someone doesn't pay attention in Stuco meetings.
Hey.
I'm not even in Stuka meetings most of the time.
Hey,
Oh.
okay. This is great info. Would you like to elaborate? No, I'm kidding.
No,
Um,
today I wasn't in there because I was selling cupcakes.
Okay, I saw you. Great job. Why were you selling cupcakes?
I was supposed to. I was
Okay.
told by our day leaders, "Oh, come sell. We need people to help sell cupcakes in our group chat." So I said, "I'll do it."
It was chaotic.
Oh my god!
It was
I
very
was left
chaotic.
alone at the table for like before third saw had even ended, and grade 10s were coming up to me saying, "Oh yeah, I want to buy this," and I'm like, "Bro, I don't even have a cash box." And like by the time lunch had started, the grade 10s box was already filled.
Did you guys sell out?
I don't know. I left before lunch ended because I had to work on a project.
Oh, for Spanish?
Espanol.
It
Oh,
was the grade 10 box was full, and the grade 11 box there was like barely anything.
yeah.
But grade 11
crazy.
got the second most.
Just a little bit unfair, but we're always second most because there's like twice as many.
Except
of them.
yesterday, we won.
Yeah, I guess.
And
yeah.
we still lost.
Yeah.
We didn't lose. We're just behind.
Okay.
King.
Well, this
Second
might.
lost
is the
today.
first lose.
This must be really interesting for those who aren't at our school.
Oh, yeah,
or
we're-
whatever that is. We should talk about something a little bit more interesting. Maybe Avengers. Have y'all seen the trailer?
Yes.
Nope.
No? Why not?
No.
Not only did we go to see it together in the first. No, I'm kidding. Why not? What's
I haven't
keeping
gone
you?
around to it.
Yeah, I just watched it last night. I don't even know why I'm complaining. Yeah.
When did you guys watch it?
When it came out.
Yeah.
I watched it when it came out.
She sent it to me.
Really.
Hardcore Marvel
Yeah,
fans.
these guys are Marvel fanboys. Fangirls, I should
Maybe.
say.
I
Or
think
fans.
not.
No, it's pretty bad.
Did you assume their gender with that?
Oh, sorry about that. Marvel fan people.
Marvel fandits.
Yeah. What did you guys think?
Yes.
I know you have a lot of thoughts. Please.
I don't really have that many thoughts on it. I like watching
And
the
they're
movies,
Marvel
but I'm not like.
Yeah. See, all Marvel fans
Oh,
are brainless.
wait.
Am I right?
Wait.
Up top.
Okay, so at the end of the trailer, do
The,
you know
the
what
logo
happened?
disappeared.
Did you see what happened to Ant-Man? Do you remember what happened to Ant-Man?
Oh,
When he came to the door?
Was Ant-Man? Yeah, Ant-Man.
See, I didn't watch the movie, but he just
At
arrived
the
at
end
the
of
door.
Ant-Man
I
2,
remember
he got
that.
stuck in the quantum realm. and
Of
then-
course.
I watched a snippet.
I remember
of the
that's the same
trailer.
thing that happened in Ant-Man. This is why I don't watch the movies because they're just repeats of the first
And
one.
then at the end of the Avengers trailer, he popped up. So the question's like, how did
What
he get out?
happened?
Like, what happened?
Same
The
thing that
most
happened in the
important
first time.
thing
He
is
just got out.
He's alive.
Is that the most important thing?
Well, obviously.
Like, look at Tony Stark. He's alive. He's not doing very well now, is he? Stuck in the
Not
middle of
really.
space.
Dear. I
barely-
wonder what happened to
Almost out of fuel.
Spider-Man.
He's
dead.
gone.
Are you
now.
for real?
Mr. Stark.
I mean, no
I don't
spoiler
feel-
warning. We should have said
Oh.
this a long time ago.
If
Yeah.
they
If you haven't
Oh,
watched it
you're-
by now, you're not gonna
You're not
watch it.
gonna
Good
watch
luck. Yeah, but yeah, I thought it was pretty cool.
I grouped.
Any other movies y'all are looking forward
You
to?
know the thing is, I watched Infinity War while I was in Montreal, so I didn't get to watch it with you guys. But that
That's
was
your
like
own problem.
okay. Well, it was like
Okay.
the first Marvel movie I watched, so I watched it without
She's
any
never
knowledge
watched
of
it
anything
ever.
else.
Oh,
She
wow.
hasn't watched any of the previous
So
Marvel.
how did you know anything that was going on? Like, how did you understand it?
I understood surprisingly. It wasn't that-
It's a standalone
Yeah.
movie. You can watch it without.
I'm so
watching
confused
other
because I
movies.
watched the Marvel movies beforehand, but I was still confused.
I mean, there's a lot of lore if you're trying to look into it.
Yeah.
I went back and I watched everything else.
Are there any other movies that you look forward to?
Well, Disney, we already talked about The Lion King, but they're making a lot of new movies. Like they're remaking Aladdin. They're remaking Peter
Mulan.
Pan, I think, and Mulan.
Peter Pan?
Yeah.
I never heard about the Peter Pan.
Live action?
I think so. Don't quote me on this. But see, the problem with live action movies, first of all, are they live action or not? Like if you see
A
the
lot of
Disney
it's
remake, is it
CGI.
like? Do you think
Well,
it's live action?
CGI.
This is a thing that's been a constant debate because CGI techniques, it's a lot of like people in suits, and it requires a lot more humans than traditional animation. I still don't think it's CGI. I still don't think it's live action, but I don't know. That's just my
Sometimes when you
personal
remake
opinion.
movies, I think it kind of takes away
From the original?
a little bit. Just a little bit.
I agree to a point, but I feel like you can always go back and watch the original.
Yeah,
But
improvements.
Disney's remakes so far, in my opinion, have not been very good. Just gonna throw that out there. Jungle Book disappointment. Cinderella, all 5 of them disappointments.
Oh,
like I hate it so
5 of
much.
them?
Well, I'm not counting, but at least 5.
They made
Isn't,
one.
wait, hold on. Isn't
They
Disney
just make one good one. Like
Isn't Disney having
They
their
only
own
made
Netflix
one.
type thing? So they're taking like most of their
They made the
movies
original.
off Netflix, and then they're having
Oh, I
it.
heard about this.
And so they're making like so people have to pay
What?
like for their own Disney like subscription
Really?
to watch like the
Disney
Marvel
movies?
movies and all that, and
oh
like
my goodness.
like they had on
That's so
Netflix.
smart.
Netflix, they're having
Make
like
that
a
money.
low key spin-off series, and it was supposed to go on Netflix, but they canceled it because they're putting it on the Disney one.
What's that one called? Another thing you have to pay $10 a month for. Like already Netflix is ringing me dry.
Do you have Netflix?
Yes.
Yes.
I need to survive
Do
out
you?
here.
No, I do not.
I
have
don't
Do you
use
use
it.
Showbox?
What's that?
Okay, never mind.
No.
Online streaming.
Yeah. 123movies.com. Put Locker.
Get
I'm
those
not promoting
viruses.
any of these potentially illegal
Nor do we
sites
use them.
at all. We've never touched
Why are you laughing as if we're
an
lying?
illegal site. Yeah. On the topic of illegal.
Well, it's not illegal.
It's
Not
not illegal
anymore.
now.
But it's illegal for us at our age.
Yeah.
Marijuana ranch, as the kids are calling it nowadays.
Marijuana.
What do you
Why do
guys-
they call it ranch?
I have no idea. I wouldn't know, you know? I'm a good kid. I'm kidding. So, what do you guys think about the legalization?
To be honest, I don't care. But all I know is that I think one of the reasons that's why they legalized it was because they were spending too much money on people who were smoking marijuana illegally, and it's like filling up the jails and all that. So they needed like a way to stop spending money on people who are just stupid.
Isn't
Okay.
it also because like if they don't legalize it, the government now controls like the distribution, right? So like there's a less chance that it's like
Cut with dangerous
dangerous
things,
things,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, but also, like, you always have to think about it from the government's point. Like, why are they doing this? They want to make money. The government always wants to make money. Instead of having, like, sneaky people sneak up and do sneaky things in the sneaky alleys, they want to, like,
They want
get
to
the
be
money.
public.
And get the money,
And
which
the
is the
money.
most
And the
important.
money.
See, they always show it as it's good for the public, but I always feel like in reality there's always ulterior motives. But that's with everything the
So,
government
do you
does.
support the legalization?
Of marijuana here.
You can be neutral.
See, I'm not here to make opinions. I'm just here to state
Say
facts.
something.
Do I support legalization? It's already legalized. What can I do? I don't smoke, so I mean, it doesn't really affect me that much.
Are you sure about that?
It does, but I'll
you're
pretend it
smoking
does.
hot.
Yeah, good one. What do you guys think?
Now all
Mustafa,
our
make a
viewers think I'm
decision.
sus.
Make a decision.
To be honest, I don't really care because I don't use it. But if you do use it, good for you. Don't come near me, I guess.
Okay.
Because
I just don't want to smell it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It smells horrible.
Yeah,
In my opinion.
Yeah.
Well, there was one day, my friend and I, we were walking to French, and we were going up the stairs, and the two of us, we just took a sniff, and that
sniff?
That's all you could
That's
smell.
all you could smell.
Oh.
It just came rushing. At that exact moment, we decided to take a deep breath. That's what we smelled.
Walk back.
Wow.
I didn't even know what marijuana smelled like
Really?
Neither did
until
I.
a friend of mine pointed it
Exactly.
out. It was
She's
like,
like, oh, yeah,
that's
that's a-
marijuana.
Oh, how would they know?
And
Wow,
you're a
okay.
smoker.
But, yeah. Anyways.
You guys want to answer another question?
Oh yeah. By the way, guys, we've been taking in your suggestions. We've been answering your questions with your terrible spelling and all.
Liking.
Yeah. But that's okay.
DM us your questions at our
Yeah.
Instagrams.
Cool.
Or maybe our future.
I have a weird story that happened today. Me and my friend, we were coming back, or we were going to Spanish class after we were pulled out, and we went the long way. And as we were going up the stairs, I think on grade 10 or grade 9, I was like, "Hey, do you smoke?" And me and my friend, we looked at each other like, we don't want lung cancer, and we walked off.
Did you know the person who
Of course not.
What? Maybe they were asking for like a lighter.
No, they said, "Do you smoke?" And we were like, "Do you smoke?" And he was like, "Yeah, I smoke, of course." And I'm like,
Of course.
Grade 10?
"Yeah," and I'm like, "Yeah,
Aw.
lung cancer."
Wow, delicious. Oh yeah, talking about smoking. Yesterday I was at Tim's with a
Oh,
couple friends.
yesterday I was at Tim's and I was smoking.
Yeah. And then there was 3 individual people smoking in Tim's. Like they weren't even low key. Well, they were kind of low key. So like there's this one lady who was by the fireplace, which is already hot enough, and then we kept making jokes like we'd cough and say cancer, and it was the funniest thing ever because she'd be looking around to make sure no one saw her, but we clearly saw her.
Was
And
this
then-
yesterday?
This was yesterday, and then there's this older man who was doing pretty much the same thing. Like, is this a common thing? Like, do people? I know it was legal back in their days, but no, adjust to the times.
No smoking.
Yeah, in public property.
Do you guys mind it when people vape in like places where you're not supposed to vape, like on a bus?
What do you guys think?
I think that's not a very good idea. I think I know where you're getting at.
Yeah.
here. I remember.
What? I don't remember. I
So-
wasn't there.
In
Number,
the
no, you
summer.
were there.
No, yeah,
No,
you were there.
there.
You were there.
No, but you left early after the movie.
Okay.
When we went to watch Incredibles.
Yeah,
Oh,
we were
okay.
on the bus, and then me and my other friend, we sat in the back, and then this kid was vaping, so I was like, "Hey, stop vaping!" And then he kept on vaping, and I'm like, "Okay, fine." And I was like, in 3 stops, if he doesn't stop vaping, I'm gonna beat him up. Like I was serious. Like I was gonna punch him, and then our stop was in 3 stops, and I didn't realize. And he also got off. So I'm like, yes, I'm gonna follow you, and I'm gonna punch you. But we're on public property, so he can vape
Bad
there.
idea.
No, and then we went into the mall to watch the movie, and then you left, and we were all concerned
We
about
were so
your.
scared. We're like, where the heck did Chinemerem
Oh yeah,
go?
the vapist got me.
And then we were walking back through the mall, and it was the same damn kid, with a cigarette in his mouth, walking through the mall.
Oh.
And I was about ready, like I should have followed him,
Why? It's so.
and
Do not
I got pulled
Do
back.
not
Yeah.
engage.
I got pulled back.
I mean, you gotta let people live their lives. I feel if they want to make bad decisions.
Live and let live.
You can live your life, but don't shorten my life.
Oh, I get what you mean. Like secondhand cancer is
Yeah.
a real. Secondhand smoke is a real thing, and it's pretty bad. Yeah.
If you heard that, there was a Lion King music.
No.
That's not Lion
Lion
King.
King.
That's not Lion King.
In the jungle.
In the
Oh,
jungle.
oh my goodness, I'm
Where's that?
disappointed. Jungle?
In the
What
jungle.
movie?
the
Another
mighty
terrible
jungle,
remake.
The
Anyways,
lion.
Is that the jungle? No.
What
is
movie
it?
is
No,
that?
it's not. I
No,
don't even
it's
think
not.
it's from a movie.
It's just a song?
now
It's just a
I'm-
song.
I always associate that
I can
song with
Google it.
Lion
Lion
King.
King.
No, that's not Lion King.
It's not. No, she just said she associates it with.
Okay.
Like in the but before we finish, in the topic of like vaping and stuff, our school recently changed their policy. I don't know if we talked about
I'm
this.
lucky happy about that.
Yeah, they changed the policy about smoking and
vaping.
marijuana products and ranch, as the kids now say apparently, and vaping. And so you can't do it on school property. We used to have like this smoking corner, and like in between classes, that's what it was. Have you never been
That
there?
sounds like the naughty corner. Like, you're
Oh,
bad.
yeah.
Go down
Some
there.
of the people that do it are so rude. When they see you walk by, they'll
Not
they'll-
rude. They're ratchet. They're crazy.
Hey, come on.
I
Some
don't
of our
care.
listeners,
I don't care. They
maybe.
can come at me. I don't care.
no.
No,
Jeez,
but
man.
when you walk by, they'll purposely blow it towards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hate that so much.
See, I don't know. I mean, some of these people I know, and they're my friends.
Yeah.
And you know, you gotta accept their life decisions, whether they're doing a bad thing or a good thing. You know, it's life. They do what they want. I do what I want. I respect their decisions. I don't have to agree with what they want, but just gotta be respectful.
Like
That's-
we know people people that went down there and smoked, and those people, like, we only knew them because we either had class with them or they were nice,
Yeah.
and they wouldn't blow it in your face. But most of the people there, I remember I shouldn't even be saying this, so I probably won't say it. But there was this one
But
rude
say it
kid.
anyways.
Yeah, there's one rude kid, and I think he just has like problems,
okay.
like, and so he was just rude to teachers, in gym class, and he got
Okay.
kicked out.
Oh no.
And he also hangs out with the brat. I shouldn't.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to
Okay.
cut that.
Anyways, yeah. I mean, a lot of the time it goes back to like their home situation.
Or their environment.
Yeah, like
whatever they're dealing with.
you know, you can't really judge a person because of the decisions they're making at one single point in your life. Like, who knows? One of us might become a smoker.
Exactly.
I don't think we will, but you never know, you know? And so you can't really be judging people on one snapshot of their life.
You just
Meanwhile,
have
their life is
to-
an entire story.
Like you said, you don't have to agree. You just have to respect.
Yeah. Their
Because
decision.
we don't know everyone's stories.
Yeah.
And I think you just have to be respectful and kind.
Yeah. I agree with that. You know, some of these people that, like, we like them, right?
Like,
But no, not in that sense. But if you want to talk about that sense, another question we had was you can read
You
it.
have to
Oh,
talk about need solid advice.
would you like to say it again?
Need solid advice
advice
about liking someone out of your league. Like, please, can you guys at least try and improve your grammar? This is really a problem.
We really had trouble.
It's not like
reading
we don't
that.
know the person who asked that at
No,
all.
we
never.
don't.
We would
Right?
never know. Yeah. And
So,
so let's
give-
rephrase that in
let's give-
English.
Rephrase that?
Rephrase that in English.
let's answer our.
Do you need solid advice
No,
about
I need-
liking?
I need the
They didn't even put an I.
Or did they put a do you?
Do I need?
Do you
I
have?
need.
Do you
I
have any
need.
solid
Do you
advice?
Do you? Oh my
Do you
goodness! Now
have
I'm
any-
having grammar problems.
Do you have any solid advice about
About
liking
liking
someone
someone
way
way
out of your league?
Yeah, give up. I'm kidding. What do you think?
That's not wrong.
What do you think, Mustafa? Do you think you've succeeded?
Succeeded in what?
Never mind.
In what?
Never mind.
Elaborate.
Answer your question.
So when liking someone out of your league,
What to do?
focus on yourself mainly. Don't try and impress the other person because you're not gonna get them in that way.
Yeah.
Because they'll probably just find you annoying. But I mean, unless you're friends, if you're friends, then I mean, right on, keep on going. But know your boundaries, I guess.
Yeah. What do you girls think? This is a very important question.
What's up with your
we need
face?
to know.
I don't know. I have
Tiff,
no
what do you
opinions.
think? Were you sure
I
about
have
that?
no advice. I don't know. What do I
You
know?
have no advice.
What do I know about relationships?
Unhelpful advice.
How
do
about
it.
you, Celine?
What do you
See, yeah,
think?
it's unhelpful
I was
advice. You don't
trying to
need to
sum it
have
up.
prior
What do I
knowledge.
I was
think?
trying to.
Yeah, what do you
think
think?
you know?
That's all we
About
want to
liking
know.
someone out of your league?
Yeah, what do you want to...
First of all, if you think that they're out of your league, then
Have fun.
you're in the bad mentality of thinking about that.
Okay.
You should think that you're good enough to be with that
See,
person.
and you say that... Oh. That was good.
And
That
she
was
said,
good.
"Oh, what do I know about
Yeah,
relationships?"
exactly. How about you, Celine? What do you
What
think?
do I know about relationships? I,
3, 2, 1.
oh my.
Welcome back, guys.
No,
We took a little break
say welcome
later.
back. We
you had to
continue.
you had to take a little... No.
No,
We need
no,
to let the
kidding.
people why there was a random cut.
How was that?
took
30
a little
minutes
They probably wouldn't know.
later.
Hey,
30
that's
minutes?
I
fine.
probably wanted to know. if we
Celine.
didn't
Oh, it's
address
audio.
it.
Good point.
So back to what we were talking
It's fine.
about.
Oh yeah,
Celine,
we
what were you
didn't
about
have a
to
break
say?
at all.
Dating someone or liking someone out
Out
of
of
your
your
league. Celine, your
league.
thoughts.
I'm not versed in this.
Hey, that
That's
doesn't
what she
matter.
said,
What
and
did she
then
say?
she said something smart.
Yeah.
Oh,
So be like
the pressure.
Be like Tiff. What?
The pressure.
Oh, I thought you said depression.
The pressure. What?
Mental
I mean,
health
that
was
plays a
few
part.
weeks
Okay.
back.
What do you think?
Interesting question. I don't have much to say on this.
That's
topic.
okay. Aisha, do you want to say anything?
But just anything.
Well, like Tiffany said, if you think that that person is out of your league, you're already saying that. Oh, I can never.
You're setting yourself up for failure.
I can never be of interest to this person. So, I mean, if you want someone, if you like someone out of your league, you could maybe try talking to them first and actually see
But they're below your league.
if that if they
But
are actually out of your league.
why did
Because like sometimes if you like someone, I think some people kind of like place them on this pedestal.
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 Yeah.
And they don't see that, oh, this person's also human with their own
Flaws.
their own flaws, their own attributes. So maybe get to know that person first.
Usually-
Try talking to them, and if they're really out of your league, then
Good
well,
luck. Peace. No.
other fish in the sea. Thank
Yeah.
you. Next.
Okay, usually when you say someone is out of your league, it's like
Attractiveness.
attractiveness.
Physical.
It's
Yeah.
based on
What you deem attractive.
surface level stuff.
Surface area.
So you don't actually know the person. You might not even know the person. You've seen them once, twice, something. But
Or you've
come
heard
to this
about them.
Exactly. You've heard of them, and you
You
come
see
to
them on Instagram.
and you've come to this conclusion where you have no information whatsoever about it.
Yeah.
Except from the people you hear it from or social media.
Yeah. Like you never know if you don't try, you know. So like just
And if you shoot and you miss, then
hit
at
or
least you
miss.
Try
tried.
again.
I guess I never
Try
miss,
again,
huh?
or
Yeah. You gotta. No, it's a song. It's a song. It's not. I wouldn't sing it. Yeah. So like, just keep trying. You know, no such thing as out of your league if you're.
So
out
in
of this
conclusion to this question,
world. Yeah.
well,
Have fun.
if you think someone is out of your league, then you're already setting yourself up
For failure.
for
Disappointment.
Disappointment.
Yeah.
And
So-
get to know someone because maybe they're really not out of your league.
You are a league of your own.
You're
know.
a league of your own.
If you start comparing your physical attractiveness to someone else, I mean, you might. There's different
Wait,
characteristics.
no, hold on, hold
to
on. If you're going for this person for the physical attractiveness, don't go
That's-
for them
yeah.
at all. Because you don't know what they're like if you're only focusing, oh, they're so beautiful. Move on.
Physical attractiveness goes away. We all get old and get ugly. It's beauty that stays
Yeah.
forever.
It's
I
a
mean,
little.
Beauty.
what's
Within.
inside?
It's what's
yeah.
It's a little quirks about the
Personality.
person that
Makes
that
it-
make
That
you
makes-
happy about them. That's when you should continue to move forward with them.
And when you find a person whose quirks that you find nice,
Why are you
What? Keep,
It's fine. Keep talking, Celine.
you're ending off at nice. What?
okay, like you said, like everyone has quirks, right? And so if you find someone whose quirks that you, they just fist bump.
Oh my.
Quirks that you
Romance
find
happening.
attractive, then that's fine because no one's perfect, right?
Yeah.
Nobody's perfect.
Perfect.
Oh my goodness.
That was great. That was actually really great. What are some other things that we could talk about?
So what program are we all in school?
The IB. The IB, which stands
The
for
Bay
International Baccalaureate.
Now spell baccalaureate.
Don't spell it.
Backwards.
B.
Otherwise known as.
E T T
You actually. Oh,
And
no.
this is why we're bad at
A
English.
Well, so IB, here, let me give you a little briefing if you don't know what it is. It's pretty much,
Yeah.
as I was saying, for those of you that don't know what the International Baccalaureate is, it's this program which is pretty much 2 years or 4 years of pain and suffering and very
No,
little
don't
sleep.
say that.
Hey,
What?
no. Let me finish.
Let's start with the
with the negatives.
With the
You
negatives.
gotta-
Then end with
No,
the
let's start.
Start with the
start
positives.
with
grade 9
negatives.
experience.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't
Except
doing
Mustafa
that.
cannot.
It's not even IB in grade
Okay,
9.
so International Baccalaureate is a 2-year, officially a 2-year program.
Depends on where you are in Canada.
I guess,
anyways.
yeah, it depends.
Here, where we are.
Okay.
To be
Here
honest,
in
we
our
can't even speak
school,
much about it
2
because
years.
we've only been in Manitoba. We've only been
Anyways,
here in the IB.
I've been in
program.
on well.
But we haven't been like in the IB program.
My
there.
siblings have, so I mean I know the
Didn't
info.
they
So we
pay like 5,000 or 7,000?
The exams you have to do an exam
Yeah.
in order to get in, but for sorry, you were saying.
there's no, it's alright.
It's different here.
There's
Yeah.
6 groups, 7 groups.
Yeah.
7 groups, and for the diploma, you have to pick one from each group. So there's math, English, sciences,
Oh,
foreign
Yeah,
languages.
one.
Theater arts is also an option,
Or another science.
or you can opt out of theater arts for another science or, another language. So, in a nutshell, that is what IB is. In addition to the core, which is CAS, Theory of Knowledge,
And TOK.
and the
E.
extended
And
essay.
E.
Oh, you said there.
Extended essay. Yeah.
Yes.
Have you guys
E.
thought about like your extended essay topic?
Nope. Let's not
Let's
think
not
about
talk
that.
about
Okay.
that.
Well,
Never mind then.
let us think about why you should or shouldn't join the IB. You should each one of us should like give pros and cons stuff. What do you think?
Okay, the IB program, if you can't really focus and you need sleep, then and you break down easily, and I would say it's not for you, but you can always persevere and it helps you down in the long run where you can transfer credits if you get above a certain mark, like above a 4. And then you can transfer that to university and you can essentially skip the first year of university However, I wouldn't recommend skipping the first year of university because you may be ahead, but in some ways you will be behind because you'd miss out on more in-depth material.
Okay, what do you guys girls think about the IB?
I think it's like you have to commit yourself to it because like we all struggle with time management. So sometimes it's not the managing part, but it's the time where we have to find within ourselves to actually get to the work that we're doing. Right? The process of getting there is hard, but once that you're in it, I think it's fine. Right? For completing like IB, there's always the idea that it's too hard, you can't do it. And we always joke about it that we're not getting any sleep, although some of us aren't actually getting any sleep.
But some of us choose to not get sleep.
Or
we always choose.
We have the time to actually push our workload forward, but we choose to push it back, which causes us not to be sleeping, right? Some of us, we take that time to do something relaxing for us to be able to continue on and to push forward into, I guess it's the fuel to your engine for the work that you do, kind of thing.
Yeah, it makes sense. How about you?
Makes sense.
I
I
feel
think
like
it's important, self-care.
like IB is like a balance, a really delicate machine. Like it can fall apart with the slightest touch. But here's what I feel are there's a lot of benefits for IB. Like as Mustafa mentioned, there's the university credits, there's the nothing else. I'm kidding. There's lots of other things that I won't really go in depth into. But I think that the biggest advantage of doing the IB program is the life skills you learn. I feel like those are more important than anything else. Like Tiffany was talking about time management and how we all feel like, oh, we're so terrible at time management. But like imagine if we were in the regular course. Imagine if we didn't ever have to subject ourselves to time management or to having to manage our time. If everything was so easy that we didn't even have to sleep late. But which we don't, which is why working on time management and improving and getting better and working and pushing ourselves is so important. And I feel like more important than any university credit that you can get from the IB. I feel like, yeah.
It's also nice to be surrounded with people who actually want to be there. Right?
Yes, that's so important.
Versus where in the regular program, there are people who just want to get everything over with. Like, this is not where they want to be, not what they want their time to be put towards.
This guy right here.
But I also feel like I hate when people say regular. I know it's that there's pretty much no other way to relate to it.
Just
but
normal.
like,
Because
that's
it's like
still
placing ourselves
above,
IB students
which
above
we're
them,
really
which we're not.
And I hate that so much.
Because people have their reasons for choosing, for opting out of IB.
Like, okay, there's so many reasons not to be an IB. You may or may not get little sleep. That's up to you.
A lot of sleep.
Little. You may or may not get, I don't know, depression. I'm kidding. That's not related to the IB. That's
Mental
related
Health Week was a few weeks ago.
That's related to your personal choices. And the workload can be a lot, and it can be pretty stressful. But it teaches you the importance of coping and of getting by. These life skills that, you might not learn if you are in, I'm not going to say it. Anyways.
Yeah, so for me, okay. So like you all said, you all pretty much summarized it. But I think the pros is learning how to balance your life. Because outside of school, when we're done with high school, we had to balance work, family, life, school. And I beat sort of years for that, especially because I feel that a lot of students who go into IB have been students, like, for example, in middle school, who maybe didn't really have to do much to get by, right? And yes, there are students in IB as well who didn't come into IB being a very good student. Maybe they wanted to improve. But for the students who needed that push, it teaches them to work, basically, and to put effort into things that you should be putting effort into. And that prevents you from getting lazy, it helps you learn how to manage your time. But also, I think IB is very, very good with its pros. But I think there are also some cons not necessarily cons, but something to think about is, let's say you have other commitments outside of school. Maybe you have a job that you want to keep or you need to keep. Then maybe partial is a good option for you. And maybe if something's going on with your family or you have other commitments outside of school, then that's something to think about as well. And maybe if you want to take time to do other things, maybe hobbies that are important to you and you think that'll help you with your life and your career, that's also something to think about. So there's other options. It's not only a one-way route to success. IB is one of them, definitely one of them, but it's not a one-way route. It's many routes to get to where you want to be and where you need to be.
There's also one more thing. There's IB and there's also AP. They're not much different.
Yes, they are.
In terms of like academics, they're not much different. But the IB makes you move around more.
Okay.
They tell you to go out into society and learn more about the struggles and the awareness of what's going around.
It's because go ahead.
There's more to the IB program than just academics. As like the core.
Exactly.
But once you're in IB, it only seems that it's all about the academics.
But like, look at what we're doing exactly right now. This is part of our IB experience. This is our CAS project, like we've mentioned before, and it's for IB, yeah. But it brings us closer together, makes us into like a community. Get to
and the IB
explore.
portion kind of pushes
us
to go through with this.
Yeah.
But the thing is with the IB as well, we miss out on very like the small details
things
that'll help us in the future. Like essentials, they teach you like essentials. They teach you so many more important life skills. But I mean, I don't mean like life skills. I mean like taxes and like payments, bills, and in the IB it doesn't teach you that. Like the IB, once you're out there, you're by yourself. So
I think that's with a lot of
I think but like essentials, they make you learn that.
Yeah. And just to reiterate, like, there's no perfect education system. Everyone is different. We're all unique little snowflakes. And I say that kind of as a joke, but also in full seriousness. Like, we all have different paths to success, like Celine mentioned. Like, if you want to be a mechanic, maybe the IB program isn't right for you. Maybe you should try and what's it called?
Trade.
Trade. When you're an apprenticeship. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, do what is right for you, or at least what you think is right for you, because it's your life and you're the only one who can live it. So try to make the best decisions.
However, if you feel like you're wasting away with your life in high school, I would join IB in that case, because I want my life to be more of a thrill, more fast paced, more moving, more excitement. But as well, there's
less sleep,
but like there's also a lot of stress that comes with that. But it's better than always being bored doing nothing because you think high school is easy.
IB forces you to stress manage.
IB forced, IB stressed.
Also,
You've been waiting a while to say that.
Don't compare yourself to other people.
Or
Yes,
do.
That
very
makes it so
important.
much harder on yourself.
Or you can.
I mean, yes, different people, different ways of motivation. But for me, at least, I try not to compare myself to other people, and I try not to let other people compare themselves to me, because I think that's, of course, not saying but because when I start comparing myself to other people, it's like, oh my goodness, they got such a great.
But it's also a good motivator.
It is.
It is.
But when you compare yourself to other people, you kind of
Degrade yourself.
not necessarily.
Like, as the saying goes, comparison is the thief of joy. So the moment you start comparing yourself to others, yes, other saying goes, and as we always say, roses are red, violets are blue. There's always an Asian who's smarter than you.
Oh yeah.
Who's better than you, and literally everything you do.
Besides
I say
the
that as a joke, but I'm really saying that everything you do, if you're trying to compare yourself to everyone else around you, you will almost always fall short. Or even if you're ahead and you're thinking, "Oh, I'm so great,"
it's a false sense of achievement
and security, because the only person you should really be comparing yourself to
is yourself.
Yeah, and I know a lot of IB teachers say that, and it's bullcrap sometimes. Well, it's not.
Because we do
But
live in a world filled with competition.
Comparison and competition.
And competition
And we
is a
wanna
good
win.
thing.
Yeah.
But
And
Healthy dose.
It's a delicate balance. It's like a butterfly. You can't let it. I don't get the analogy. Yeah. That one fell apart like a butterfly.
like
Like a butterfly.
no. I lost my train.
Like Mr. Never
No, I was
mind.
gonna say it fell apart. Like if you compare
Apart,
yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Things fall apart, guys.
Things fall
We've
apart.
referenced that book so many times.
That's how you know
It's
it's a
the only
good
book
book.
we've read
You
this
should
year.
read it. But we're reading 2 more books. Have you guys
After the
Have
New
you
Year.
guys-
Othello and
have you guys read them before?
No.
haven't.
I
she
have read The
Handmaid's
Handmaid's
Tale.
The Handmaid's
It's
Tale.
also a TV show.
I
It's
have
an interesting
seen it.
novel.
I haven't watched it, but I've
Heard of it?
I should say that. So
I've
The
seen
Handmaid's
it.
Tale?
I've seen it. No, I haven't.
It's quite disturbing.
Yeah.
It was, yes.
I mean, I think
Oh, Othello.
a few years back they had a book called Perfume.
I've
I watched the
of
movie
it.
and I've read it.
What's it
It's
about?
very detailed. You don't wanna.
Like a quick.
It's not like it's disgusting. No, it's exactly that. It's like, but it's not gruesome. It's just so some guy is obsessed with smells, but I don't think he speaks. And then he ends up going to like. There's one scene where he kills a cat because he likes the smell of the cat, and then he makes the cat into a perfume, but it has a different smell, so he's sad. And then there's a body there's a human girl that he likes the scent of, and I think did he kill her or does she just die?
I don't remember.
Oh,
but
dear.
All I know that she dies, and he puts her in like a jar basically, like her entire body.
capture the essence.
You have to capture the essence, and then when he
I
made
don't
her
think that's how
perfume,
the phrase is used.
it didn't.
Is this
Capture
how the
the
Handmaid's
essence.
Tale went?
The Handmaid. Oh,
And
dear.
there's a
Same
lot
thing.
of there's a lot of
Yes.
naked scenes,
Hey.
but
okay.
it's not like
Yeah.
like they're but
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
people just get unclothed in public.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, how was the Handmaid's Tale? Want to give us
Oh.
a little synopsis so we don't have to read it over the Christmas break?
Okay, so there is this handmaid.
It's
Okay,
in a
What's a
dystopian
it's a
handmaid?
dystopian
Just
world.
like that, yeah.
Dystopian world. So handmaids are basically women
help
who.
people make
So
babies.
okay, first of all, it's in a dystopian world, and in this world, a lot of women are infertile, and a lot of men are also infertile. Debatable. Okay, but mostly women are infertile. So the rich families, there's a wife and a husband, and the rich families they have a handmaid or they have multiple handmaids. So these handmaids
Are fertile.
are fertile, so
Okay.
they can have children, and it's
They
kind
have
of
lots-
cruel. It's,
okay,
it's
I
So
a
why
little-
marry an infertile then?
So
because
they
everyone is infertile. Almost
yeah.
everyone.
So they train. Is it really trained? It's more forced. They force these girls, these women, to
Reproduce.
participate in ceremonies, and these ceremonies, they're very disturbing.
And
And
we're reading this. Oh, no.
is this appropriate
no,
to
it's
say?
fine. It's
Well,
fine.
yeah.
Okay, so in the ceremonies, I think once a month when in the period
Oh,
once
okay.
a month
Yeah.
when the woman is the handmaid is most fertile, they have the
It's like a plot of land.
they have
Yo, you can't say that.
The men come and sow their seed. Yeah, mommy.
okay I'm sorry,
Continue.
my bad. Okay, so the wife holds on to the handmaid's under the arms. So so the handmaid is lying down in between the wife's legs, and the wife holds on to the handmaid underneath the arms, and the handmaid is basically her legs. You know where I'm going with this?
No, one
No?
of you
No.
elaborate.
No? Okay, well,
Explain
getting
in
fertile.
gruesome detail.
I'm so confused.
okay, so let's say the husband and
Can you use your stick fingers?
Yeah.
Stick fingers.
no,
Is it
because
like-
they won't be able to
is
see
it-
you.
no, but
I
it's
know.
for
I
us.
want to. Yeah,
They
for
don't
us.
need to know.
No, no.
And we don't even need to know
Okay,
either.
No.
Okay,
We're
so
reading this. I need
the
to.
wife.
Have you read it?
The wife
I
in normal reproduction.
Can you explain birds and the bees to me, my
Oh
friends?
my
I'm
dear.
kidding, I'm
Okay.
kidding.
How are
Yeah.
bees?
Okay, so in sex, right, the woman and the man normally go in.
I thought you didn't have any relationship advice here. Come on. Okay, please, no. Okay, everyone, this is serious. Okay.
First of all, I will not engage in that until
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't even. Yeah.
Okay, we don't
Okay.
need to know that. Continue.
Okay.
Continue with
No. Figures, stick figures.
No. Okay.
So like, you know what I'm
Handmaid's
saying?
Tale.
To go like this and then.
So like this?
No.
I think
And then you
this
poke your,
isn't this
poke
isn't
your finger
exactly the
and then-
point of the novel,
Stop.
but this is just a
But I mean,
little.
that's how it
piece.
happens. That's what I'm
Okay.
imagining.
So the ceremony is just a little piece of the novel. I don't think we need to go into detail
sure? Okay,
with the
okay.
ceremony. But if you must know, let's just say
What is
Uh,
a wife?
the wife, they're rich. They're basically rich, and they're gonna have a household, right? And the handmaids, they're forced to be the wife's legs, the wife's womb, and they're basically
Are they
surrogate.
like?
They're not really.
Are they slaves? Like, are they
They're
kept in their?
slaves. Well,
But then why do
They're
they have to
treated-
force them?
Are they like
they're
cattle?
because the
Was it
society
the main-
is lacking in fertile women.
Okay, I understand that.
The main character
Is a
actually
handmaid.
Is the handmaid.
She had
Oh, she's
she
fertile, but
had-
no one
no,
knows.
the main
Wait, no,
she
this is
had a
spoilers.
family,
Spoiler.
right?
Oh,
Was it a
okay.
spoiler?
Is it a spoiler?
Is that a spoiler?
I think a little bit.
Okay,
That's spoiler. That's a spoiler.
It's fine. Spoiler alert. Okay, now I can
Okay, but
continue.
yeah, go ahead. So basically, well, the novel, it's not just the ceremony, you guys. The ceremony is a little piece of it, right? But it's basically
there's a
it's
movie?
about there
I'm
is
kidding.
a TV series, I believe.
About
There's
this?
there's a TV series.
Is
So
it as
you-
graphic?
I'm
I
not
don't know.
sure.
So
Because if so, I'm staying away.
So it's about, I think it's feminism, right? Feminism and how women.
That's
are treated.
feminism.
No,
That's
no,
not feminism in any way.
not
I
at
mean,
all.
I wouldn't know. I can't
The
say.
fight.
We should all be feminists.
In reference to an essay.
Yeah, we recently.
did.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways.
So it's an interesting novel. Lots of surprises, and at times I was a little disturbed, more than a little disturbed.
We novel should be.
But and there's also like gore and killing and execution.
That's alright, but it's the
Well,
part
it's a
that I'm okay
dystopian
with.
future.
Oh dear.
Yes.
I mean,
So yes, Handmaid's Tale.
wow. That was
Othello.
amazing. Really.
Handmaid.
And Othello, guys.
I do not. I'm
forget
not
what-
aware.
Hello, I
I
haven't read
want-
that. No.
I said I haven't watched it. I haven't read it.
I mean, you can watch it if you want. Okay. So,
One.
Okay. So, thank you guys. Right? Right?
What do you
yeah.
want to say? Just
I
say
don't.
it.
Okay, maybe we should answer one more question.
Okay,
From
before we
our-
leave.
Before we leave,
More unhelpful advice. One more question. The lucky person is.
If your furniture could talk,
to you.
what would
Oh,
they
sorry.
say about you?
Oh no.
Do you want
He just
to
said that.
What will my furniture say about me?
do your homework?
Yeah, stop sleeping. Get off me. Do your homework. Yeah, pretty much. You're an IB. You have to. No. I don't know. What would my furniture say about me? Can someone else answer? Because I'm
Yeah.
still thinking.
I don't know how to answer this
You
question.
picked that question. You have to answer.
See, the chairs we're sitting on right now, what would they say?
They
You're
would
so
say
fat, Chinemerem. Get on.
Bootylicious.
Oh, no.
they would say
Still be too.
you're doing a great job, honey, with your project.
With your what?
What project?
Your
Oh, yeah, what
experience
project?
or
Our
your
experience.
project?
Is this experience?
It's
It's both. It can be
All
both.
of the above. Okay. Anyways, what do you think your furniture would say to you? Tim?
I don't know.
That's
Jokes
the
on
right
you.
sound.
Jokes on you. I don't have furniture.
Yeah, my house is empty.
We sit on the floor. We really no, we don't.
Okay.
Yeah, don't lie to me.
Yeah. You're not. No, I'm kidding. What
What
would
your
it say?
furniture?
What would it say?
And I kind of
I don't know.
answered.
I don't personify my furniture.
Nah, now you gotta.
Yeah, think about it. I'm a little chair.
Think,
Oh no, it's
I'm a
always
little
coming again.
chair.
think a
I'm a
booty.
little
But when one thing. Okay, if furnitures are made to be used, so I'm assuming they
Think
would
about
be
me
happy
liking?
that you're sitting, liking.
Sorry.
Tiffany, continue.
Furnitures are made to be used, so you assume they'll be
Oh.
happy that you're sitting
So
on them,
they-
right?
No,
That's their
no.
use. See here.
Back in the back in the
We're not
day
sitting on the table
when you
right
had
now.
slaves, they were meant to be used. Did they like it? No.
They're not
Your
meant.
furniture is a slave to you.
Oh, dear.
Treat it with respect.
Slaves
Samsung
are-
tablet.
Wow. So, do you guys think that your furniture wants you to sit on it or not? This
I
is
mean,
an important question.
obviously,
Why?
if they're-
Obviously.
it's probably because they're made
See,
Or
now that's a
being
dangerous sentiment.
If you're standing on a table.
Think about it this way:
It's abiotic. It doesn't have
Think about it this
feelings.
way: The Handmaid's
Well, I
Tale,
can't talk either.
where they were
That's
made
why
to be
abiotic means it's
used.
dead.
They
doesn't-
were
never
not made to be
alive.
used.
Okay.
Then why are
They
we
were-
talking? If the friendship can talk to you.
they were the handmaids weren't made to be used. They were
Oh.
made to be
They were
human.
breeded to be
But
used.
they were
That's sad.
manipulated. Are they?
So
they
how do
were
they find out if they're fertile or not?
The test.
period.
Oh my! Oh yeah.
Is that
You have to
Comma?
reread it and find
Question
out.
mark?
somehow they
Dot,
know
dot,
they're
dot.
fertile.
Okay. All right. That's not that important. Anyways, yeah, I think that was a pretty good podcast. Right, guys? Right, guys?
Yes.
Okay. And our furniture right now is moaning. And
Wait.
Hold up.
in a bad way, because no, sit back down.
What were you thinking?
Mustafa, sit on me.
Oh my goodness.
Everyone's gonna be Asian squatting from now on whenever they wanna.
Can you Asian squat?
Yeah, I've been practicing. My knee flexibility
Quite flexible.
has reached the max.
Splits. Can you
What
do
can I
this?
say? I just Asian squatted. Squat. Which is the
Squat.
past tense of squat.
Squid.
Okay. We know our podcast is going downhill. When we think the
It
past
hasn't even
tense
gone uphill.
is-
Oh dear. All right,
Anyways,
guys.
as we
and
always
gals
say-
and everyone else.
And as we always say,
What
Asian squid.
Squirt.
Wait.
As we all. Okay.
Moaning furniture. Okay, no. What do we always say, guys? Right? Brainwaves. Right? Okay, we're good?
As we always say.
Hey. Ibuprofen.
All right, guys. This was LNLT. Thank you for listening and peace.
Peace, peace. Beautiful.